Hi fellas, this is Chemaddicts again with the solution. Welcome back to another video tutorial. Well fellas, it's been a long time that we didn't meet again. We didn't meet for a long time. Okay, so welcome back to my another video tutorial. Well fellas, today we're gonna solve uh, chemistry unit 1 IAL May 2016, the recent question paper. Okay, so let let's get straight back to the question. Okay, straight to the question. So at first let us read the question. A mass spectrometer can be used to measure relative isotopic masses. So here state the meaning of the term isotopes. So the first question they have asked is state the meaning of the term isotopes. So here we just need to write the definition of isotopes, then we will gain the full marks, that is 1. We will gain the 1 mark for defining the term isotopes. Okay, so let's define the term isotopes. So basically isotopes are the atoms of the same element with same number of proton but different number of neutrons. Okay, but different mass number. So you may write like this: isotopes are atoms of the same element with same proton number but different mass number. Okay, all right. So here it is the definition of isotopes. Isotopes are atoms of the same element with same proton number but different mass number, with same proton number but different mass number. So here it is. You may also write same atomic number but different mass number. Okay, this will do. So this is the answer to question A. Okay, now let's go to the question B. So let's read the question at first. In a mass spectrometer, a sample of the vapor of an element is ionized. State how this ionization is carried out. So in here they have asked us about the process of ionization. Okay, here how, this is the actual question. Okay, actual part of the question, this is the actual part of the question. So here they have asked about how this ionization is carried out. Okay, so here we need to discuss about the process. Okay, so here it's really simple, since it is since the mark for this question is 1, so we need to explain briefly. Okay, so here uh, we need to answer like this, that vapor sample the vapor sample this vapor of an element is ionized. Okay, so this vapor sample, this particular vapor sample is bombarded with high energy electrons which knock one or more electrons from the outer shell. Okay, so this is the answer. So we will write the answer like this: vapor sample is bombarded with high energy electrons which knock one or more electrons one or more electrons from the outer shell. Okay, Sorry for my handwriting, fellas. I want to write a little bit quicker, okay, since my handwriting is really slow, as you can see. Really sorry for that. So let's break this answer into small parts, okay. So in here we can see that this is first part of this answer. The vapor sample is first bombarded, okay. This is the first part of this answer. Vapor sample is bombarded. This is the first part. The second part is with high energy electrons, okay. The first part is vapor sample is bombarded. The second part is high energy electrons which knock one or more electrons, okay. So this is the third part. Here comes the third part, okay, which knock one or more electrons from the outer shell, okay. This is the fourth part. So the point I the point the point that I want to make here is that if we write the answer part by part, then we are able to answer it in full, okay. So we won't miss any part of the answer. So if we sum this up, we get the full answer. So it is wise to break the full answer into small parts, okay. So we need to break this full long answer, since this is a long answer, since it contains many points, as you can see here. We need to break this down into smaller parts, okay. So that in that way it would be convenient to write the answer like this, okay. So this is the first part. At first vapor sample is bombarded, then the second part is with high energy electrons, okay, which knock one or more electron from the outer shell. That's it. That's the answer to this question, okay. So here are some things that we need to know, that if we write with reference to ionizing forming positive ions, okay, just an equation, or giving reference to ionizing or forming positive ions, if we just mention about ionizing forming positive ions, okay, we won't get any mark. Why? That's because they have asked about the process. As you can see here, they have asked about the process. They have asked about the process, okay. Since they have asked about the process, we just need to specify the process, okay, over here. So giving reference to ionizing or forming positive ions, just saying that it is ionizing or forming positive ions won't give any answer, won't give any marks, okay. They won't give any marks, okay. We won't be rewarded with marks, okay. So here we should not uh, write the answer like this. We should not write like this, ionizing or forming positive ions. We should not write only about ionizing or forming positive ions, okay, or just an equation. If we just give the equation, we won't get any marks, okay. So these are the things that we should not write. The things are ionizing. If we just write ionizing or forming positive ions, okay, or just an equation, okay, if we write just an equation, we won't get any marks. I repeat, we won't get any marks just mentioning these things, okay. So here we just need to write this, okay. This is the actual answer, okay. So we need to discuss, as you can see here, we need to discuss about the process, okay. So those are the what are formed, okay. So those are the answers to what are formed. So as you can see the difference. So they have asked about the process, and those reference to ionizing or forming positive ion or just an equation gives us the idea about what is formed, okay. But here they have asked about the process. So that's it. That's the whole point to this question. That's the main thing to this question. Okay, so fellas, I hope that you get it right. So fellas, uh, now now fellas, that's the end of this tutorial. So I hope that you find it helpful for your exam. So fellas, until then, uh, stay cool. See you in the next video tutorial. Until then, stay cool, stay awesome. Best of luck for your exam, and as always, peace with chemistry.